Hey guys, today is day 7 of the Gratitude Gym, and today I'm very thankful to 3 people, Rob, Phil, and Isabel. So I talked to this person named Rob Godet on the phone today for 2 hours, and we talked about nothing else but my company, Soundwise. Basically, he was giving me 2 hours of free advice on my company. And what's really amazing is that I didn't even know him before today. So one day I got a LinkedIn email from him saying, "Hey, I saw one of your articles on LinkedIn." I guess I posted some blog post on LinkedIn. And he said, "You seem to be doing something really cool, and I would like to connect and know more about it." So I said, "Okay, let's talk." And today I called him and we ended up talking for 2 hours about Soundwise. And he is a fellow entrepreneur living in Louisiana. And he's just such a kind and generous and insightful person. And he ended up giving me a bunch of perspectives on things that I really needed to hear another perspective on. So very thankful to Rob. If you can go, if you have a Twitter account, go follow him on Twitter. I think he's at, let me see. He's at Rob Godet, RGEAUX on Twitter. So the point I mentioned this to you is because I want to tell you, if you have an idea on a business or on a project, if you're working on something, go out and talk to people about it, write about it, make video about it. I don't know, whatever medium that you feel comfortable with. And most importantly, go talk to people face to face and ask them, what do you think? Would you use this product, or how would you tweak it differently? How can I make it better for you? Make it more, user friendly? Or do you have this, does this ring a bell? Does this idea, make you think of something? And people will tell you things that will sometimes really shock you. Sometimes it will really make you see things from an entirely different perspective, and that will instead in turn open the doors and open the windows for you that you didn't expect before. So whenever you are working on something, really don't hide behind your computer. Go out and talk to people, get as much feedback as you can. Maybe if you have 20 conversations, 18 of them are duds and you don't get anything out of it. But still, you will be glad that you make it a habit to interact with real people about whatever that you're working on. And the second person I'm very thankful for today is Phil. Phil has been, following my blog and following my videos for a while. So yesterday I posted a video about my dad. And today he sent me an email and he said, "Hey, I watched your video. I just want you to know that I know this very good course / program that you absolutely should sign up for because it will be very useful. It deals with, parent and ancestral issues. I think you will really benefit from it. Plus," he said, "Natasha, I'm happy to pay for you for this program because, I've benefited from your videos and articles." And I read this, I was like, oh my goodness. Thank you so much. Nobody has to do this. I didn't ask for people to help, but Phil, out of the kindness of his heart, wanted to help me. So really, I'm I'm beyond grateful for your offering. And so I wrote back, what I told him is, "Thank you, Phil. I really appreciate it. But instead of paying for me to sign up for some other program, why don't you buy my program?" Because I do have an audio course coming up. It's going to be released in a week or two, and it's called The Misfits Guide to How to Get What You Want in Life. So it's really, sourced from a lot of my own personal experience. It's a course on how to find your own way that's uniquely yours in the world when you feel you're just different. You're, different from everyone else, and you feel not so certain about, how to carve out your unique path to get the fulfillment and success that you want in the world filled with muggles. So that's the course that's coming up in a week or two. So I hope you stay tuned and I will tell you more about it. And the third person I'm very grateful for today is my dear friend Isabel. Isabel Archer is my buddy, my motivational coach, and my therapist. And she probably carries a bunch of other titles as well. And she is one of the most amazing human beings that I've ever met. It takes a lot to be my therapist because I've seen a lot of therapists and I'm very, very picky about it. So yesterday I was talking to Isabel and she showed me something that's really cool. She showed me what she wrote on her bathroom mirror, and this is so cool. So I want you to check it out, and I want you to maybe, try out some of her techniques of how to keep yourself on track to achieve the things that you want to achieve. So I asked her to make a little video clip for me to show you what it is. So take a look.
Well, the first thing I do is I get up, I go to the bathroom, and I get ready in the morning and whatever. But I think the thing is, I want to be conscious of one of the ways that you accomplish things in life and you break your habits is you have to reaffirm and you have to affirm yourself and reestablish and remind yourself of your goals at least a few times a day. So I thought the best way to do it is every time I go into the bathroom, this is what I see. And especially in the morning, because I'm reminded of what my focus is. So first thing I have is, okay, I have 101 days. I want to do 100, for 101 days, I want to do 6 days a week workouts, And then, of course, I have a reminder of my rent. I have to pay my rent. I also have my trainer's name on there. So he reminds me of, okay, I want to do these workouts for 6 days a week for 100 days. That's one of my big goals till October 6th. And then over here, I have like my daily, okay, do I eat clean? How much cardio I did? Like what I did is, how many workouts I did. So if it's 6 days a week, I need to see 6 little hash marks next to that. So I know where I'm at during the week, right? But I think the thing that I have on here that's most is I remind myself of 5 things every day. I need to tell myself, what am I grateful for? 5 things. What are 5 things I acknowledge about myself that I did well that day or the day before, or you know what, I'm looking awesome. I'm having a great hair day, whatever that may be. And then I do 5 affirmations like, I'm going to kill it today. I'm awesome. I'm a lady boss, whatever it may be. And then I tell myself 5 things I love about myself. Because a lot of times what happens is people, what they don't realize is, the more you acknowledge yourself and show things and love to yourself, the more likely you are going to create issues for yourself and you're more likely to follow through. And then I have my priorities. These are my priority things that I want to focus on. So the first thing is work out. I need to if I'm going to do my 101 day, 100 days, I have to work out. That's just some goal I have. I have to eat clean. I can't go, I only have my cheat meal once a week and I can't be like, eating ice cream every night. That doesn't work, I have a tendency to smoke. So I put on there no smoking, right? And then I want to stay on a budget. So, okay, instead of buying that frivolous thing that I could get at the store at the, that flugel binder or whatever it might be, I'm reminding myself, nope, I'm not going to buy that stuff. I'm going to stick to the budget. And then just no picking at myself. Like, don't allow myself to go, if I start to go, oh, I'm this horrible person, blah, 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 blah. I'm going to stop it. Nip it in the bud because I'm not going to do that to myself. I'm not picking on myself. I'm here to boost myself up, not to tear myself down. And I need to be my best friend, not my worst enemy. And then here I have my name tag from a teacher that I absolutely love and believe in. He was a mentor of mine, and I keep that there to remind me of him and how great he's been in my life. And then this here is my name tag from a graduate school I wanted to go to. I went there a year ago for the open house, and then I wanted to get in, and I got in. And so it was just a reminder of, okay, this is my goal, and I'm gonna take something tangible from this world and put it here and remind myself this is what I'm gonna do. And so this is what I do. I use a dry grease marker. You can do that, and I usually like to use the like reds and blacks just because they're easier to see. Like if you go with like a pink or like a lighter color, a lot of times you can't see them as easily, but it can easily wipe off. And you can and you know, sometimes I just rewrite it because I want to, you know, give it a fresh feel to it and like a recommitment to it. So sometimes I do rewrite my little priorities, things and stuff. But I love it because it reminds me of this is who I want to be. This is what I'm striving to do.
So that's Isabel Archer's magic mirror. And after I talked to her yesterday, I went out, bought like 2 dry markers, and I started making the magic mirror as well. And it made me feel so happy. And because, you know, like when I got up in the morning, it's right in my face, reminding me of the priorities of my life. So I highly recommend that you try it out. Okay, this is the Gratitude Gym, day 7. If you like this video, don't forget to subscribe to Natasha's channel and share this with your friends. See you tomorrow.